just frustrating, not because it's the Rams and because they're the Super Bowl favorite. It just makes me mad because you were making these points, you were complaining, your dad was bitching, like all of this stuff was happening constantly and constantly again, and then you just did the one thing that's going to hinder what you claim that you want. And I don't really believe that's what you want. If you want the Super Bowl, that's cool with me. But say that from the get-go. Yeah. Say, I don't want to be on the shitty Browns because Baker's ass. Just say that. I'm cool with it.
Why didn't you go to Ravens?
Because the Moore's ass!
Welcome back, guys. This is episode 15 of Undebatable. My name's Matthew.
My name is Michael.
My name's Kerry Wayne Abel Jr.
And for the special guest tonight, he's 6'5", 210 pounds, all fucking muscle, Seattle Seahawks believer, Russell Wilson winner. Let's give it up for Gio! Gio, I'm happy we have you on your show tonight. We're happy.
Yes, thank you.
It's his show. You said your show.
Motherfucker.
Now it's Giovanni's show. We're never coming back.
Man!
It's UndebatAbel.
For this special episode, it's three times the value. We're doing 3 topics and one. Who wants to say the first topic? Dumbasses. The first topic of today.
No one agreed on who said shit.
Was Odell Beckham a good fit for the Rams?
Was he, Matthew? You tell me.
When he met you, I'm bored. Shut the fuck up, Carrie. I will start the topic off because none of them know how to talk because they're all... I'm not even going to say the word. Let's get it rolling.
Oh, God.
How I feel about the Odell Beckham situation, I was surprised. I didn't think he was going to sign with the Rams. I really thought he was going to lean more to the Packers or the Saints. In my head, I thought he wanted to, revive his sorry-ass career that he had with the Cleveland Browns. But I understand he wants a ring like most people did. Deshaun Jackson, now on the Raiders. I just feel like Odell Beckham, he's not going to make the biggest impact. He'll get some targets off, but I still think Cooper Kupp's still going to go off, and I still think Robert Woods is going to do his thing. I'm happy he's on a winning team. All it did was add a little bit more flame to the, what's that saying? Flame to the power or some shit? I don't give a fuck.
Flame to the fire.
Thank you, G.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, my God.
Even the guest knows the fuck it's saying.
Y'all haven't said shit the whole time. Y'all keep stuttering. Shut the fuck up. As I'm saying, Odell Beckham, I don't think it's a big impact, but yeah, he's on the Rams. Hope you get a ring. But other than that, good job.
All right. I got to say this. I don't know. I'm just annoyed. I mean, my opinion, was I shocked? Believe it or not, no. Because I fucked around last episode saying that as one of my last picks jokingly. That, the Rams, because everybody signs the Rams. If you look at the Rams era, apparently they signed, 6, 7 fucking big
Well, they
names.
trade for him. Just like how Matthew trades his players away for better players.
It makes sense.
I still win, though, huh? You're 0-9.
Makes sense. I mean, I agree with Matthew. It's not too much of a debate on this. It's just that, is he a good fit for the Rams? I mean, anything adding a great talent to that team, it could be a good fit. He's just not going to get number 1 targets. He's going to be splitting carries just like he would, with Cooper Kupp and Robert Woods and all that good stuff. I just feel like it annoys me in a way because it reminds me of Kevin Durant going to the fucking
Golden State Warriors.
Yeah, it's just like going to a super. What he did was he got decent amount of money to try and hop on a team to get an easy Super Bowl ring, doing it the easy way out.
So I guess you hate Antonio Brown too, right?
I mean, I don't blame the man. He's 50 years old, but I mean, I put it this way. I just hate it when all these good players want to go to one team to try and get that Super
get that,
Bowl.
but
and I just don't feel like it. I don't know. That's not my type of Super Bowl team.
Well, you do realize, I know we're not talking about NBA because we don't really talk about NBA, but KD going to the Warriors, he was the best player on that team. Odell Beckham going to the Rams, I still truly think Cooper Kupp's better. I think Robert Woods can play as better.
That's not really the point, though.
But I'm saying, like, it'd be different. Odell Beckham's changing their whole thing, but he's just a little piece.
No, the whole point is he's going to a team that can win the Super Bowl without him, just like how Kevin Durant went to a team that could have won without him.
No, understand. But Odell Beckham's not going to have the impact that Kevin Durant had on the Warriors. He's not going to do that. He's literally a third-string receiver.
One receiver's never going to have that impact.
But that's just more firepower to
No, one receiver could if you're the number one, but he's the number three.
I just want to say this,
Kenny
and I'll close out my
sucks.
point.
Dumbass.
I just want to remind y'all, remember when the Rams were adding all those pieces, and then you had Brandon Cooks, Robert Woods, and Cooper Kupp, and what happened? They were riding hot the whole fucking season, and when playoffs came, who fucking knocked them out?
That's Jared Goff, Kerry.
Yeah,
I know. I'm just saying though, but Jared Goff took them to the Super Bowl, right?
I know.
All right, but I'm just saying. My point is, you giving them more firepower. They always get knocked out of playoffs. So I mean, I'm just saying is Odell going to this team. I don't see them winning the Super Bowl, even with Odell on them. Can they go to the Super Bowl? Yes, they have a good all around team.
They can win a Super Bowl though,
I'm
too.
just saying it's. Go. What do you think, Gio?
100%. I think he does make them a better team just because he's a playmaker. You know, he's only 29 years old. I know he's gotten injured a lot, but I know y'all seen that 10-minute video of Baker Mayfield throwing him the ball wide open. So he can still get wide open. Cooper Kupp's having an elite season. Robert Woods still good, and it's just another playmaker. So I mean, and LA's a good fit for him too because he's literally
LeBron.
Yeah,
he's not gonna get stuck by the first one.
So you're saying them with Odell are gonna shut down the Seahawks second go round.
100%.
You know why? Because think about it now. Because the people, just like he's saying, they're gonna have to stick Odell. Now they can stick Cooper Kupp and Robert Woods, and that's still good. I get what you're saying.
But the only problem is he didn't like Cleveland because he wasn't getting the ball. So you think Matthew Stafford, if he sees Odell open and Cooper Kupp open, he's going to throw it to Cooper Kupp.
But you know why
he trusts him more.
Yeah, I understand
he has more
that.
chemistry with him. So Odell might be upset if he don't get the ball too much.
Do you think he signed more because of the ring than the stats? That's what I'm saying.
He might just be chasing the ring.
I think that's what he's doing. Because I think if he wasn't, just like you're saying, I think if he was going to a team like Green Bay or the Saints, he would be wanting to revive his career because he's going to get those number 2 or number 1 receiving stats. But with Cooper and Robert Woods, you're not. You're not. And plus their run game, it's complicated.
So he shouldn't be complaining.
Odell, I think this is some bitch ass shit, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Say it, Mike. Preach.
You cried, complained about getting the ball, and you went to a place where you're not gonna get the ball too much.
Yeah, that's true.
That's dumb as fuck. I don't care that you didn't go to the Saints. I'm cool with that, right? I'm just mad because you kept trying to make a point for these past years, claiming to be the top receiver that Matthew's been fucking raving that you are, right?
Facts.
And I do believe you have the talent. I do believe that you're great still. But what pisses me off is I wish you would have went to any team and proved how great you are. This test, this next chapter in your career doesn't show us how great you are. We're not going to be able to see that.
I like that because we would have saw it with the Packers.
Yeah, if you would have went to the Packers, even if you were number 2 on the team, I would have even respected that more. You're not even gonna do that. I wanted to see you be a number 1. I wanted to see you, or even be a number 2.
I wanted to see if you still had it in the tank.
You know what it is? Wait, keep going, Michael. I'm gonna say something after. I have something I have to say.
It's just frustrating, not because it's the Rams and because they're the Super Bowl favorite. It just makes me mad because you were making these points. You were complaining. Your dad was bitching. All of this stuff was happening constantly and constantly again. And then you just did the one thing that's going to hinder what you claim that you want. And I don't really believe that's what you want. If you want the Super Bowl, that's cool with me. But say that from the get-go. Yeah. Say, I don't want to be on the shitty Browns because Baker's ass. Just say that. I'm cool with it.
Why didn't you go to Ravens?
Because
Lamar's ass!
Nah, you should have went to the Ravens.
No, because he saw that Dolphins game. He saw it. But no, after Michael just said that, I don't really give a fuck. I want to say this, though, because it kind of bothered me, too.
Fat ass.
What the fuck does that even mean?
I think, from thinking about it a lot, I truly think Odell Beckham, the only reason why he signed with the Rams this year, and it makes sense for him, not for any of us. It doesn't help any of us. It helps him.
It doesn't make sense.
Let me explain.
Dumb.
He's thinking, here's what he's probably thinking. I can go on this team. I could be the 3rd string or 2nd, get the 2nd or 3rd best corner, get average stats, get money, get a ring, and then sign somewhere else, and he can still prove it. Because think about it. There's only 8 games left in the season. What can he really
But
do.
But he's not. But that doesn't.
I think he's doing
not proving he's the number one.
I think he's just trying to get a ring right now.
I know, but that's not what he was saying for these past years. That's not what he was saying.
No, I understand it. No, but
that's not it.
He was frustrated with Baker, but I truly think what he's doing right now is trying to get a ring, then sign and
You can't expect to be 30 years old, being injury prone after getting a Super Bowl ring, doing wide receiver 3, maybe 2 stats, and then expect, you know what? Free agency is happening. I'm going to sign the biggest fucking wide receiver #1 payout because I'm Odell Beckham. That's not going to happen.
Expose him, G. Say something.
Go for it.
I mean, it makes sense. He loves the Hollywood and LA lifestyle, the beautiful weather.
Yeah, but
fine females.
But he was bitching about Target.
He isn't. His family is
desperate to get out of Cleveland.
I know, but why don't you just say that?
He's not gonna get.
I would have respected it more.
I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Odell Beckham hasn't came out and said anything. Even though we kind of think we know what he's thinking, but I think what he's thinking right now, he's like, let me get this easy ring. He's not gonna do bad, y'all. He's gonna do he's gonna make some impact on the Rams, and we know he's gonna do that with Matthew Stafford. And think about it, he's not with the Browns. I want you to understand this. I bet
he gets injured.
Look, Micah's gonna hate this statement. Watch. On the Browns, he had to have a hurt Baker, and he had to go against the best corner.
Oh, my God.
Think about it. Right now, he's going on the Rams versus what, Kerry? The 3rd best corner?
Jesus Christ.
You know what I'm saying? He's going to get a ring. He got money. Once he gets his ring, he's going to get signed somewhere else, and he'll do averaging above there.
I'm just saying is he's going to try and if he's trying to command for the highest paid salary for a wide receiver at 30 years old.
No, he's not. He's not trying to get that.
I don't know. I'm just saying is if that's what he thinks.
He's trying to get a ring, and he's going to boost up his stats with next year. I promise you. If he doesn't get injured.
This is my only point. This is my last thing I just want to say about this topic.
Say it.
Odell, if your goal was to prove that you're a top receiver in this league, and you think this was the way to get there, you're sadly mistaken.
Roasted!
And that's not good. That's it.
I'm sorry. Now, Odell Beckham, I'm sorry. Gio, you got something to say, bro?
Yeah, shout out to Odell, man. I love you.
Only thing I want to say is
he's only saying that because he hasn't won his fantasy team.
He's trying to trade his ass.
I just want to close this out. Odell, besides subscribing to this channel, I just want to say is, yes, I saw that tape your dad posted out there.
10
minutes. But I bet you your dad could have posted a tape of you missing all those passes.
Or punching fucking field goal McShits and having him knock your ass out.
But yeah, that's going to be the end of this first topic. Gio, can you please say what the second topic of today will be?
Does Cam Newton make the Panthers a playoff team?
That's sad that was the response.
I know. I didn't think about it.
I know.
Who wants to start off this topic?
I'll start.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, your titties are sweating. Shut the fuck up. I said shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
All right. So I think we can all agree that Sam Darnold was on a decline ever since Christian McCaffrey got hurt. So he wasn't really doing great. He's coming back now. I think this is the best team Cam's ever had in his whole career. I think it's better than the Super Bowl team he had. I think he has a chance to prove that he could be a star in his league, and I think that's what he should be focusing on, because you trying to make the Panthers a playoff team, like, that would be a great story. I just don't see it happening for you, so, like, I wouldn't do that. But I do think it makes them more involved in this playoff race, because P.J. Walker's not the answer. Sam Darnold's hurt. With this cast, I see you being able to succeed, and especially because Jameis got hurt. I think you're going to have more of an opportunity to compete in the division. It's unfortunate some of the injuries that happened to your defense, but I still think this is your best shot. I think this is a kind of like a better squad you had with the Patriots. And I think this is a fit. You've been here. You're going to prove everybody wrong on why they cut you in the first place. I can't wait to see how he performs. I'm hoping you revert back to Cam Newton of the first 3 or 4 games with the Patriots, because you were balling out well. Just COVID hit you, and then Belichick's sad roster just didn't do it for you.
No, you know what? I do agree with Mike on that. I think I'm happy that he signed with the Panthers. I think it was a good move by the Panthers. I truly do think they have a better chance with Cam than they ever did with Darnold. Even without McCaffrey, I never saw anything in Darnold, and yeah, Cam did win the MVP 10, 20, 30 years ago. And I understand people are going to always bring that up. But I truly think last year with him with the Patriots, especially with that sorry-ass receiving core they had, he did do good. for someone with like people that you don't know of, like N'Keal Harry, and like their tight ends, like they were like undrafted or they were drafted, but they were just ass. I think Cam Newton on this Panthers team is going to help elevate him and help elevate the city. Because the Panthers, dude, I've never seen a team start off so good and then like they started like
they do
6-2.
They do it every year though.
Yeah, and it's crazy. I just think Cam really did. He is the face of that franchise. Other than like Luke Kuechly, he really is. And like Thomas Davis and all them other players, Steve Smith, all of them. It just, I truly think.
Fuck Steve Smith.
Cam, shut the fuck up, Cam.
He's going to come on this show and beat your ass.
No, he's gonna beat your ass.
I'm gonna call Joe Horn to help me out.
I truly think, though, it's going to be really exciting to see him play. I don't think he's going to play like he did. He's definitely not going to play like he played like an MVP. But I think he can win some of these games, like looking up the upcoming schedule. The Cardinals, yes.
He's shaking his head.
No, because I truly think so. Because think about it. They got Christian McCaffrey back. He can help DJ Moore's stats up. Robbie Anderson, I don't know what the fuck's wrong with that guy. I'm not even going to talk about him. But they're versing the Cardinals with Colt McCoy.
We do not care.
And they're not going to have Hopkins. They can weasel some wins, honestly. They're versing the Cardinals. Okay, if they lose them, they can beat Washington. They can beat the Dolphins. They could beat the Falcons. I don't know about the Bills. The Bills just fucking lost to the Jags. They could probably lose to anyone. They're going to lose to the Bucks twice. And they verse the Saints. They could beat the Saints. They can come out probably going maybe with like 9 wins or 10. If they do make the playoffs, barely wild card, they're not winning the division. I'm happy to see him on there. Hopefully, he's better than Sam Darnold. That's all I can really say. He's better. Yeah. He's a better fit, better system. I hope Panthers go up, but
I think that's false.
What?
I don't think he's better than Sam Darnold.
No, I'm saying I think Cam Newton could do more
with less than Sam Darnold.
Yeah, Sam Darnold couldn't do it. Like Sam Darnold,
he was doing good when he had the roster. So
no, but like still, he's a game manager. I don't count him.
No, but some quarterbacks like depend. I hate to say it. It kind of like reminds me of like Kirk Cousins because when you don't have Dalvin Cook and you don't have that play action pass, like it just I can't.
He said Drew Brees.
It's okay. I mean, I don't need to. I don't need to roast Russell Wilson right now. Finger fingers. All
right.
But my point is just that like I don't know. Some quarterbacks thrive. Like I was saying before with Kirk Cousins. He needs Dalvin Cook. Doesn't have Dalvin Cook. They don't have the play action. They just suck. And if they don't get it going, a good run game, play action still doesn't happen. They suck. Sam Darnold is that type of person. You need certain people around him. And if he is not having that, and it's the missing link, he's just the true bootiness shows. Now you see when he was with the Jets, he just had bad system, everything all around.
Adam Gase is so terrible.
It's just
he shouldn't be allowed on any NFL roster.
I think Sam Darnold has potential in the future, but I mean, like with the injuries that happened to him, that happened to McCaffrey, it kind of put a setback to his career, you know, and he may not recover from that. It could mess with his head, you know.
Yeah, but that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. I think Cam has experience doing good and above with nothing. He had Jonathan Stewart, Ted Ginn as his best receiver. I think he knows what it feels like to have nothing and to thrive with nothing. Sam Darnold doesn't. That's the truth. That's why it's a better fit. That's why I feel like
it's 1 year though, so chill.
No, but Cam Newton's he's still doing good throughout his years. Yeah. He won Rookie of the Year.
He hasn't had one good year in a while.
Ted Ginn
that's the only thing that's like I said before COVID, that kind of fucked it up.
That's what I'm saying. Though. He did go with the Patriots last year. He's got COVID.
I think like the year they went to the Super Bowl, they had Calvin Benjamin. They had Devin Funchess.
No, they didn't.
Calvin Benjamin was injured the whole year. He did not have him.
He was there. That team was so bad.
Jonathan Tobert was Mike Tobert.
Their O-line was all beat the fuck up. Their receiving core was getting led by Ted Ginn. They were ass.
And their running backs were Jonathan Stewart and Mike Tobert, who's a fullback. He's a fullback, bro. He's fat as fuck.
Yeah, like but he was blowing people over.
Stop, Kerry.
He was like rolling people over, man. I hate to say it. A fat ass running back doing it. I had him in fantasy.
Come on, Crickets. He's 0-9, y'all. Come on.
0-9.
How do you feel though? So how do you feel about Cam? Like, do you think he's gonna make that Panthers team playoffs?
No.
I think he's gonna make them better. Team. I don't think the Panthers make playoffs this year.
No, yeah.
I just don't think it.
Oh, that means Gio thinks Seattle's getting that last spot, baby.
If I was gonna squeeze somebody else in, I have more faith in Russell Wilson than I do in Cam Newton with the Panthers.
And the Falcons.
I don't think the Falcons are making playoffs.
Because look, the Panthers at best could be 10-7.
Panthers beat Falcons 19-13, so the Falcons had a good chance.
But at best, they could be 10-7. Because they're losing to the Bucks twice, they're going to lose to the Bills.
But they could beat the Saints.
That's mixed. Like y'all can beat them.
Yeah.
I feel like.
I don't know. Can we?
This year though,
Seattle's about to heat up.
But you could say
Falcons are heating up.
Be honest about this year.
The Saints, they're hype.
But think about this year though. this is a year that any
That's
team
fucked
literally beat any team.
Yeah, everybody's
So
beating
it doesn't
everybody.
matter if they're playing the Bucks twice, the Dolphins, the Bills.
So I guess Lamar's all right.
No, Lamar
no.
still.
See, now-
He's gonna be in what the fuck
That's
every other
sad,
game.
man. I hate this fucking conversation.
But as you were saying,
Go,
Nah, he
dude.
can
Go
help
on.
them next season though. I just don't feel like it's it.
So
But
you're
you
saying
think-
they're not playoff bound, just like how you agreed with me. Fuck you and fuck you.
Because
I didn't say they were
McCaffrey
playoff
play
bound.
last game.
Okay, I just want to confirm that.
What?
They lost. McCaffrey
but
played last
they're
game,
slowly. I'm not saying.
Yeah, I know.
We're not saying McCaffrey's the leader of the team. We're saying McCaffrey helps the offense all around. But I think
makes
Cam
the
Newton,
whoever's quarterback
but
better.
My point though is Cam Newton has played with offenses with no run game. He was the run game with no receivers.
That's when he
When
was
is he
like
actually
in his
gonna play,
early
though?
20s.
no, but the
Of
Patriots
not-
last year they didn't have anything.
Next week.
yeah, but he didn't make them like all this.
I'm not saying that. But
So what do
he-
you think their peak is? So you don't
10
think
and
they're going to? But what is Seattle going to be?
More than that.
Oh,
We're about to go
okay.
on a winning streak.
I gave y'all 10 wins and making playoffs.
11.
So, but he just said the Panthers could be 10
And the Falcons
wins.
are going crazy too.
So who do you think is going to have a better record, the Falcons or the Panthers?
Falcons.
Damn, I didn't
They're
think
heating
that'd
up,
be
bro.
true.
Come on.
They're heating
Look
up.
what they did to the Saints.
I feel like
defense.
the Panthers have more playmakers than the Falcons do.
I'm sorry, we couldn't
And
catch
that was a
anything.
what the fuck game. Everybody has a what the fuck game.
But that's the division game. Division games are always like that, no matter who you verse.
Matty
So you
Ice.
think regardless of whether Cam was there or not, they weren't making it?
Nah, he gives them more wins.
He gives them more wins,
That's
but
what
he's
I'm
not making
saying.
playoffs. So that's why it's
Yeah.
a shut case.
But you realize
topic
what
for
I'm
me.
saying is I'm saying like making plays. I'm saying barely making it. I'm not even saying like they're gonna win a division.
I'm just
They'll
being.
barely
I
win
know.
it.
I get you. Like that's like me having hope with the Saints going to Super Bowl, but being realistically, but all these NFC good football teams,
Finally
I don't.
admitted it.
No, I'm just being
He
real.
admitted it? Well, say
I'm
it.
saying
Say
they
it
have
again, say
they
it
have a
again.
Say it out
chance,
loud.
Say it
but I'm
again.
not saying the Saints are
going
going
on.
to the Super Bowl. But I always have that Saints hope that they could because any team can beat any team. Realistically, no, they're not going to Super Bowl. Can they go to Super Bowl? Yeah, like the Giants did. The Giants did it twice, right?
Wait, you think the Panthers are gonna beat? You think the Saints are gonna beat the Panthers?
Yeah, I do think that. I just don't think realistically the Panthers with Cam or without Cam, they're not making playoffs. There's too many other better teams than the Panthers in this
I'm
league.
gonna be
Michael,
honest with
clip
you.
this shit, Michael. When the Panthers beat the Saints' ass, play this in that video the
And
week after.
I'ma be
Remember
honest
those
with
And
you.
when the Panthers don't make playoffs,
I-
they put this fat ass face on it so he can show y'all that he's a
I love it. So I just want to throw this out there, Carrie. And this is for the playoff seeding spots, right? So obviously the Saints are going to be a wild card spot. Either the Cardinals or the Rams is going to be a guaranteed second spot. So that means there's one spot available, right? That could either go to Seattle, the Panthers,
The Vikings?
or go to the Vikings. So there's an opportunity there. You said there's not.
I don't see it.
Do you don't think they could be better than either one of those teams?
No.
All right. Well, at least, all right. Well, that's just consistent
So
point.
how we
We
feel?
can agree to disagree.
No, that's cool.
So-
I just wanted you to be aware.
I trust
They
your
are
Just
in
let
the
my
combo.
fans out there, there's zero possibility the Panthers make playoffs.
Dude,
They're
I hope
not
we get
three
roasted.
teams from the NFC South teams making playoffs. There's going to be two, not three.
Okay, so the bottom line is Kerry and Gio. Gio does think they have more wins, but not make playoffs. He thinks the same thing.
Yep.
Me and Michael, do you think
Common
they?
sense.
Do you think they can barely make playoffs? I think they could barely make it.
Everybody has a chance. I just I want to see what Cam does. I just want
Me
to see
too. I
if
wanna
Cam's
see what
going
he
to be
does.
good Cam.
Fuck you, Cam.
We'll see
Oh,
that.
fuck. You remember that time he fucking trucked through us?
Yeah, sad.
Yeah.
I can't do
But that is the end of the second topic. The last topic of the day. I'm gonna let Michael say it. Michael, drum roll for this topic, everyone.
What's the reason? What was the reason? The Ravens ass whooping.
What was the reason for the Ravens losing to the Dolphins on Thursday
For the
Night Football?
ass whooping they received from Trevor Lawrence and Co.
You want to start it off, my boy?
He said Trevor Lawrence.
You said
Tua.
Trevor Lawrence.
It was
It's
Tua
a Kobe
Tagovailoa.
Oh my
Carrie's
God!
already admitted from this fucking
fuck is that
conversation.
guy?
I'm fucking done with this shit. All right, guys.
Say it, Mike.
I love you, Trevor. I love you.
I'm not gonna say that there's a total reason. I'm not gonna put the blame on one person for this Ravens loss.
Oh man.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I just think the whole team had a bad game, and there's different things you can point out. This is what I didn't like from the Ravens, because the Ravens, to me, their roster isn't good because of the injuries, right? But Lamar seems to be carrying them in almost every game that he plays, right? And I was watching the game because I was watching at work because I put parlays on it. Didn't win the parlays. Every time I put a parlay, I never fucking win because nobody wants to see me happy with money. But other than that, I was watching the game, and this is what I kept noticing, right? The entire game, all that was coming for Lamar was blitzes. They were playing cover 1 and cover 0. Both of those mean that the Dolphins were rushing with literally everybody on the team. And at the most, they would have one safety in the back. And most of the time, it wasn't like that. It was man-to-man coverage. And this is why this kind of blew for Lamar. The Ravens' O-line isn't really great to begin with. It's at best an average line. It holds up sometimes, but it's just not a good O-line. It's not a consistent one. He was getting blitzed the entire game. He couldn't get off passes. And the biggest thing to beat the defenses that they were going against, the defensive plans, you need two things to happen. You need one, you need the receivers to be able to man up and be able to like press and get open on a quick route, because once you have everybody blitzing on you, you need to get rid of the ball quick. Greg Roman, I hope you're watching this. You called the worst fucking plays ever.
Trash.
You called countless screen plays, and this is what I don't understand. You have two people facing each other. Why would you throw a screen? Why would you throw it to somebody who has somebody right in their face? Everybody, fuck you, Carrie. Everybody, right? Everybody that was catching balls weren't going anywhere because he wasn't given time. The O-line let him down. He made bad throws as well. Sammy Watkins, you blow big monkey dick for dropping that ball. Referees, you should get fined and or suspended because Mark Andrews caught that football that was leading them on a touchdown drive.
And y'all had a rewatch it. How could you overturn it?
And look, and that's true too. And that's fucked up. And I think somebody should do something about that. But this is what breaks my heart, and this is what makes me mad. The defense of the Ravens, everybody says is so good, but they give up too many deep plays. These are the plays that causes them to lose games and puts them in bad situations. Holding up and then giving up a 60-yard bomb doesn't help you at all.
Out of Saints playbook.
It fucks up everything Lamar. Lamar literally brought them back, had a chance, and for anybody that's going to be like, oh my God, Tua Tagovailoa outplayed Lamar. Oh my God, Jacoby Brissett's the next Tom Brady. You're dumb as fuck. A third of their total yards were from two plays. They were not doing shit on offense the entire game. Two plays were given up. The Ravens defense gave up a lot of deep balls. Lamar didn't play his best game, but my whole point is for the people at home that are just like, wow, man, Lamar's shown he's not a real quarterback.
Facts.
I want you to show me quarterbacks that have gotten their ass beat this year
Russell
and show
Wilson.
me when they're getting blitzed constantly, their O-line can't protect. Everybody in the O-line in the fucking post-conference was just like, we couldn't protect them. So it's like, what do you want him to do? What is Brady going to do with that protection? What about Jameis? What about anybody? And it's just an unfortunate situation. They all played bad. Sammy Watkins, you blow. Refs, you blow. Defense that gives up fucking 50 and 64-yard bombs, you
Offensive
blow.
coordinator.
Greg Roman, you shouldn't be in the league no more. But either way, that's all I got to say about him.
Everyone, we need to give Michael a round of applause for that. Psych, I'm about to fucking roast his ass.
I knew it.
Alrighty. I'm going to go off and just say this. Me and Mike have a lot of debates about Lamar, and I always roast Michael. He roasts me. I love the Giants, and the Giants are losing. But I want to say is Lamar has been bailed out a lot in certain games. I told Michael, if you look at his record, he's 6-3. Correct? We wanted him. I told Michael he is leading this team. He's doing decent. He's doing good, not decent. He's doing good. He's leading their team to wins. But I told Michael, if you really look back and think, that 66-yard field goal for the Lions, that should have been a loss. That Colts game where the kicker got hurt, missed field goals, and they fumbled. They literally gave Lamar and them so many chances to score. Lamar has been bailed out by defenses, by hurt players. Games that they should have lost. That Chiefs game, Clyde Zeller fumbled. And they got the ball. All they had to do was run on the clock. They won the game. Without those games, they'd be 3-6. And you're like, damn, that Ravens team really isn't good. But Lamar isn't bad. Lamar is what's keeping that team together, which I'm giving him that. No matter what, the win's a win. The game's over. You can't do nothing about it. Just like Eli with that Tyree catch, that's what won the Super Bowl. You can't get mad. Lamar Jackson is a good football player. He is a good quarterback. He's getting better at throwing. He has a run game that no one can really stop. But my point on with Lamar,
Jag stopped him.
I truly feel like it's the Dolphins, not the Jags. Shut up, Carrie.
Stop.
I truly feel like in this game, he did get blitzed a lot. His O-line did play bad. He made some bad decisions.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, like, for those wins he won against, like with Denver, the Chiefs, the Colts, they gave all the credit to Lamar. Lamar brought him back, and that's well-deserved, right? But for this loss, they need to have the same energy. Blame that loss on Lamar. He needed to step up. The O-line did shit. The receivers dropped balls. The refs fucked up calls. But at the end of the day, if you give Lamar credit when they win, when they shouldn't have,
Yeah.
give Lamar, like, roast him when he does bad. And it's the truth. Like, he's had a couple games where he's won off. He did decent passing. But it's like, I don't give Lamar a pass. I don't. And the reason why I really don't give Lamar that pass is because I truly feel like when Lamar won those games against the Lions, the Colts, the Chiefs, everyone gave the credit to Lamar. No one gave credit to the defense punching that fumble out for the Chiefs with Allaire. No one gave credit when the field goal kicker got hurt they kept fumbling the ball and Lamar had that crazy comeback. Like, everyone gives credit to Lamar, never the defense. And it's just crazy to me that, the defense, the first half, and it's not that hard to shut down the Miami offense because they don't really have any playmakers other than Jalen Waddle. But I truly feel like they just need to give it on Lamar needs to get blamed for it because they gave Lamar all the credit when they won, even though he didn't kick
your shit.
Even though he didn't kick that 66-yard field goal, he didn't punch those fumbles out those hands, but he still won the game. Without those crucial plays, Mike, they're 3-6. Yes, the game's over. They're one.
Say that with everybody.
But I'm saying this season for the Ravens.
I love what ifs.
But I'm trying to explain this to you. People were campaigning for Lamar to win the MVP because of this.
Yes.
But no one's ever going to bring up what the defense did for Lamar. The defense bailed Lamar out. Lamar bailed out them. Yeah, Lamar's not a bad player. I'm not saying, Lamar played horrible. He's shit. I'm saying he deserves to get blamed.
The reason why people don't the reason why Lamar gets the most credit is because he's the largest reason why they're in the games. He's the largest reason why they're winning games. Even if other parts of their team is doing their parts, that doesn't change that he is the number one reason they're winning all their games.
Crucial part is the 66-yard field goal Lamar. No.
I know.
It's the two fumbles that happened in the game.
I know.
Come on, man.
I think I know what you're saying.
Saints Super Bowl, right? The onside kick is what gave us the momentum. It's one of the biggest plays in Super Bowl history.
It was the biggest
momentum. Were we going to give Thomas Morstead the Super Bowl MVP?
No. What about, what's funny?
Why wouldn't we?
Tracy Porter.
Why wouldn't we give it to Drew Brees?
Tracy Porter.
Tracy Porter. We're not going to give him the MVP, right?
It's a team effort. All I'm saying is...
I'm just saying, though, you can't take two plays and be like, it's over. You got it. No, you're the biggest reason.
I'm not saying that. No, I'm not saying that.
The field goal decided the game.
Malcolm Butler, did he win?
Wait, a 66-yard field goal? That's a record.
Can I ask you something? Did Malcolm Butler win the MVP?
No, but he should have.
He should have, but he didn't.
That play decided the game.
So now are we changing standards?
No, it's the standard of this.
I'm asking.
No, the standard is this, Michael. When Lamar wins games, you come in here, cheer him on.
Even though he did the most to go towards their winning. That's why I do.
Michael, you know what that makes? You know what that makes?
Doesn't the quarterback have to put you in a situation?
No, because crucial moments, the Chiefs had that game won. The defense punched the ball out of Allaire's hands. That's a loss. A 66-yard field goal. Lamar didn't kick that shit. And the other one, the Colts kicker got hurt.
Can I tell you something? Brady had a bad game against the Saints in the playoffs. He won. He got all the credit in the world. Even though
their defense did too.
No.
Their defense did too.
Jared Cook got roasted. His ugly ass.
Drew Brees got roasted.
And then Drew Brees got roasted.
Can't throw anymore.
And Brady got credit for
and their defense got over the Saints. For 3 picks they got credit for, Mike.
Nah, man.
My point is Lamar, on moments where they won games against the Lions, Colts, and the Chiefs, they gave everything to Lamar.
It's cool.
But listen, when they lost this game, the defense let the Dolphins have 2 big plays. Lamar also overthrew Sammy Watkins. Look, you got to blame the QB. He's the main part of the offense.
This is all I want to happen.
Same standard, dude. Be consistent.
This is the most consistent line. I'm drawing it right fucking here over my laptop. This is it, guys. Everybody who says Lamar cannot throw, you're wrong.
I didn't say that.
No, I'm talking about everybody in the world, everybody in this room, everybody
You're not a pocket
who can watch
passer.
this.
Not a true pocket passer.
He's a quarterback.
He's a quarterback. He's not a true
top
pocket
10 quarterback. You can't change that. None of you can. He's going to win the Ravens games. He should have not gotten drafted where he was drafted when he got picked with a 32nd overall pick.
I think that's fine.
That's
understand
a
that.
flaw. He should have been a top pick in that draft. This is what I want to happen. I'm going to say Lamar has like true bad games, and he's the number one reason why he loses when everything's supposed to go average or everything's supposed to go right, and he plays bad. That's when I'm going to say it.
You know what
I'm not
his
going
QBR
to
was?
when the whole team is
32.1.
playing bad. And then the whole team is playing bad, and he's playing bad as well. I'm not giving him the number one thing. I won't do that. I'm not going to do that.
I'm saying you're giving Lamar the fucking prize when they win those games.
No,
but no one
it's
talks.
not just Lamar.
No,
I don't give it to just Lamar.
Michael, but I'm saying no
He's
one.
the catalyst.
Michael, what I'm trying to explain to you, my point is, those games that he's won in those crucial moments, it wouldn't have happened. Those game-winning drives would have never happened if those defenses and that kicker didn't hurt.
You can talk what ifs to everything.
But Michael, that's what I'm saying. He needs to get roasted
you know
for this game.
I'm
He had a 32
go search
QBR.
up all the Saints games. I'm going to search up all the Giants
You're not
games.
getting what I'm saying,
I
bro.
don't like
You're not-
what ifs.
you're not consistent.
What
You're not
ifs,
consistent,
what
bro.
ifs, I'm
It's
going
not
to
that.
teach the world something. What ifs
It's not
don't
that.
mean anything.
It's not
They
that.
mean
don't.
everything.
He had
They
100
don't
passing
change
yards.
something.
100 passing yards through 3 quarters. That's not acceptable for a running QB, for a throwing QB. You need to do more.
I got a question. What should he have done in those circumstances?
Michael,
What could he
I'm
have done?
confused. Why couldn't he call audibles? Why couldn't he do anything? Why did he listen to the screens
Don't
if he knew
underthrow
they
the
weren't
ball.
working? Underthrowing the ball, overthrowing the ball. Come on, dude.
That
y'all
sounds
saying the
stupid
same
as
stuff
fuck.
over.
All that
How?
sounded so
He
stupid.
underthrew balls. He overthrew Sammy Watkins for a touchdown.
He didn't throw every ball perfect. No quarterback's going to throw every ball perfect.
I'm saying Lamar made mistakes. Give him the blame. He deserves blame. He's the leader of that team. When he wins, you give it to Lamar.
That's
When he loses,
stupid.
give it to Lamar
That's
too.
dumb.
All I'm
so
Come
saying
on, bro.
is you're
Come
playing
on.
the Dolphins. You're throwing 60% completion rate. You got a QBR of a 32.9. You threw an interception. I think for the
He fumbled it too.
And I get it. Your O-line's not blocking. It's not one person that makes a team. The team is the team, regardless at the end of the day. Lamar had a what-the-fuck day. The team had a what-the-fuck day.
I think
But-
the offense, if the line would have played better and gave him any
But-
protection at
but
all,
Michael-
if they would have given him literally
I know.
any
But
protection,
come on.
I
This
agree.
is the same- he get
But this is the
blamed?
same
I just
O-line.
told you. Did you fucking listen to my excerpt?
You just blamed everyone else but
No, I
Lamar, you
didn't.
dumbass.
I
I'm
didn't
just
listen to
saying
my
he's
excerpt.
got the
You
same
didn't listen to my
O-line
excerpt.
that he started the season
No,
with playing
Carrie,
against the
Carrie,
Dolphins. What
Carrie,
changed?
Remember a couple of years when
What
the Saints?
changed?
I'm about to tell you. I'm about to tell you. Don't you remember a couple of years ago when the Saints O-line was the number 1 in the league? And then for that playoff game that we lost, Drew didn't get
I know.
anything. And you said, and when I asked you,
I said
Carrie, why did we
injuries.
lost? No,
Injuries.
you said
That's
to
Carrie.
the O-line.
Yeah.
You said to the O-line. But I
Carrie.
told you
That's not
too. Though.
injury.
No,
I'm
I know. But
you're
I'm
not
trying. I'm trying
yelling.
to. No, but what I'm trying to tell you is, you just said what happened to their O-line before.
Because-
But when I told you that,
I know. The difference is
What's
when
the
the
difference?
Saints played in the playoffs with their O-line in 2017 and 2018, it's the same fucking shit every year, is their O-line is playing fucking injured. You had a guy playing with a fucking cast on. The center played with a broken fucking leg. They're always fucking injured. But the
They would
Ravens,
win.
but yeah, they still won
with that.
But I'm saying is they're playing
that's
with
inconsistent.
injury, and it's just that you, Michael.
That's not good.
When
That's
you're
not a good
playing,
argument.
think about it. If you're injured playing 16 games going into playoffs, you're not fully injured. You're forced to play. You're not playing at 100%. You're playing at 80%. You're playing at 70%. Going against a fully healthy Aaron Darnold,
that's not
a top line defense.
I'm sorry, Carrie. That's not
Well,
true.
Michael, nobody gives a
Okay.
care about your big ass.
Point blank,
dude.
I'm ending. Look at me. I'm ending it with this.
Sad.
I have
can't
been
believe I just thought-
Fuck this podcast.
No,
Quit.
I'm ending it with this.
I'm about to quit.
When
Gio, take my
Lamar,
phone.
I give Lamar credit when credit's due. And I always give him credit when
And
he won
you
the
got
games.
booed.
No, listen. I have given him credit when he's leading them teams. Understand, but it's not just him. It's mainly him, but it's not just him. In crucial moments, the
not
defense
mainly.
have came in clutch to beat the Chiefs, the Colts, and other
I've
teams.
said this 8
I'm
times.
just
I
saying,
know.
Lamar, I have to
We do not
blame
care.
you. Michael's not gonna blame you because he has his dick.
No,
your dick.
that's
So
not
far
what I
as
said.
all on
he
Lamar.
doesn't care.
He would have
The
listened. I said,
Ravens-
I'm going to give you blame, Lamar.
Who
when
deserves more blame? Who
I'm
deserves
gonna-
more blame? Answer it.
I'm going to give Lamar Jackson blame for this loss when his team plays fine and he fucks up the game for him. I'm going to give it to him then.
Jamal.
Until he does that, which it hasn't happened.
Then why do you give him all the credit when they win games in
Over.
crucial moments?
Over.
You're inconsistent. I proved them wrong. Comment,
out.
like, subscribe. I just roasted Michael. Let's get it going. His
shredded.
nose is
I
big.
just want to have the last word. You win as a team, you lose as a team. They lost as a
It's
team.
true.
I'm not putting it all on Lamar.
I'm not
Everybody has
either.
those games, but you know what?
That's why he's not the number one. It's the whole team.
Ravens-
I'm not saying, but I'm saying he's the quarterback.
The
Take
Ravens
blame.
have
He
got to
did.
change
said
things
they had to do
up
better.
if they want to be a good playoff
Stupid.
caliber team. And that's about does it. What you think, Gio, to close out your points, son?
Exactly.
Boom! And your face
But look,
shot that mic. Look,
Everybody who's watching, we really appreciate it. Our ultimate goal is to get to 500 subs at the end of the year. We really believe we can do this. Everybody's been very supportive. We're trying to make this improve every time. Green screen, black shit in the back.
We're getting a new light. We're getting a new light. Come on, bro.
We're getting
Heart
more
meds.
lights. I promise you, we're really trying to grow. I appreciate everybody who support me. I appreciate the text, the comments.
Should support me,
messages.
support us.
bitch.
It's not just you, big
They know,
nose.
they know Lamar and team.
Oh, man, it's fucked up. Lamar Jackson over here, get all the credit, bitch. Thank you, everyone.
this
Like,
podcast.
comment, subscribe. Gio, thank you for coming on the show. Give a round of applause.
wait,
Thank you. Shout out to Ashcast. I'll see you when I get home.
Matthew, the Giants are
I
ass.
spy
Like
with my
this
little
is-
eye. Lamar's
Giants win the
booty.